In this video, I'm going to give you a clear step-by-step path to follow to go from business zero to growth hacking hero, by showing you easy actions you can take right now that are going to lead to more customers, more sales, and more money in your pocket. If you've ever felt frustrated because your business wasn't growing, overwhelmed trying to figure out what kind of marketing to do or where to even start, or confused trying to choose the best strategy to grow your unique business, then this video is for you. And we're starting right now by helping you map out a plan that's guaranteed to work. Now this might come as a bit of a surprise, but did you know that most businesses fail? I know, crazy, right? And depending on what statistic you read, the number of businesses that fail fall anywhere from 50% up to 80%. Either way, it ain't pretty, and it can happen for any number of reasons, including going after the wrong market, or not doing enough market research, or having bad marketing. I see this one all the time. And just plain old running out of money. The bad news is that not only can these things happen to anyone, they clearly do. After all, 50 to 80% of businesses failing is a pretty high number. The good news though is that there is a simple solution to this. This is my marketing master plan. It's 5 steps and I use it with every single business I work with, from small solopreneur or one-person businesses all the way up to billion-dollar companies like Google, Meta, and Adobe. Step 1 is to clarify your business model, so make sure you're clear on what you're going to offer your market so you can make sure it's something that they actually want and that you actually want to sell. Step 2 is to identify your market. This is where you need to be specific about who exactly is your ideal customer avatar, your perfect kind of buyer. Step 3 is to create a compelling message that answers the question, why are they going to care? Step 4 is media, and it's here that I'm going to give you permission to stop doing everything and stop trying to be everywhere, and instead focus only on the platforms and the channels that your ideal customers are present and active on. Then step 5 is the machine, which is simply the process or the customer journey that someone's going to go through that converts them from a stranger into a paying customer. Work through these 5 steps in this order and your business will grow. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to growing your business is that there's just so many different ways to do it. I mean, just off the top of my head, you could offer cross-sells,
you could expand
or
into
upsells,
new markets,
or
you
product
could
line
introduce
retention
or
programs,
acquisitions,
loyalty,
or partnerships,
or
collaborations.
prices. The list just goes on. And I haven't even touched on all of the marketing strategies and tactics and tools and tricks that you could use. So, where's the best place to start? Well, I'm glad you asked, my friend, because the best place to start is simply by copying proven winners of the past and present. Strategies that pretty much all of the top performing, fastest growing, and most profitable businesses are using. But what's really cool about this is this list of proven business growing strategies is actually really small. Like, really small. Like it only has 3 things on it small. And the first one is content marketing. No matter what business, market, or industry you're in, content marketing works. And the demand for high quality content is increasing every day. Your customers want you to make more content, the social media algorithms where you're going to be posting this, well, they'll reward you for making more content. And I, personally, would like to see you make more content, because I care about you. Next up is video marketing. Now, technically, video marketing is a kind of content marketing, but it's just so important that it deserves a section all to itself. Now, this isn't to say that blogs or podcasts don't work, because they can and do still work, but when compared to video, simply not a fair fight, as having a video-first strategy gives you the most flexibility to not only take that video and share it across multiple platforms, but also repurpose it by stripping away the audio for a podcast, having that audio transcribed and turning into a blog post or different social media posts. Then though, there's the glue that ties all of this together, and that's email marketing. Email marketing is still one of, if not the best ways to engage and interact with your customers. To mention, it's still one of the top and most preferred methods of communication for customers to have with brands and businesses. It's also one of the few channels that's consistently able to brag about returning a 40-to-1 ROI, or return on investment, where every dollar you spend gets 40 back in return. Pretty good deal if you ask me. But maybe most importantly of all is the fact that email marketing gives you direct access to your customers without needing a social media platform and their algorithm to play the middleman for you. And all of this is why I'm pleased to introduce you to this video's sponsor, GetResponse, in order to show you another way to boost your engagement and convert your subscribers into paying customers. Whether you're new to marketing or a seasoned pro, GetResponse has you covered. With its intuitive interface and the ability to build pre-built or completely custom automation scenarios where you can send automated automated emails to new subscribers, reach out to cart abandoners, and recommend products your customers will adore. Plus, GetResponse is the only platform with a full-scale AI email generator, powered by ChatGPT technology. This means it can whip up content for your email, including the copy and optimized subject line for better open rates, and even design elements like layouts, photos, and colors all in less than 3 minutes. But wait, there's more! I always wanted to say that. GetResponse also offers sign-up forms, pop-ups, and even an AI website builder, so you can create a website in just 30 seconds. Plus, its customer journey builder and automated lead scoring make delivering hyper-personalized messages a total breeze. And the best part? The GetResponse free plan is, well, free and perfect for beginners as it offers 2,500 newsletters per month, a landing page, sign-up forms, pop-ups, and a landing page builder. And all you need to do is just click the link down in the descriptions below this video to get started using GetResponse for free today. I'd love to be able to tell you that everything I do is pure marketing gold. How every ad I write makes millions of dollars. How every social media post I publish fills my inbox with praise about my genius. And how from the moment I wake up until the moment I go to bed, all I do is spit straight fire and produce winner after winner after winner. But nothing could be further from the truth. Sure, after more than a decade of doing this, I do have more hits than misses, but this has nothing to do with creative genius and everything to do with a system that I use in order to make sure that I'm putting out more winners than losers. A system called split testing. Also known as A/B testing or multivariate testing, all split testing really is putting two ideas or campaigns or pieces of content against each other in order to see which one comes out victorious. It's kind of like a marketing winner-takes-all cage match kind of thing. And I do this all the time. Like, every day. With content, with ads, with emails, with headlines, with thumbnails, with titles, with pretty much anything you can think of. Seriously. All the time. And I do this for one simple reason. Because it works. I mean, sure, I usually have a pretty good idea of what's gonna work and what's not when I set it out into the world, but sometimes I'm wrong. And in the competitive winner-take-all world of business, well, sometimes being wrong can be very expensive. I don't like losing money. Not only that, but constantly testing and tweaking and optimizing helps to keep me humble, always improving, and helps me avoid the 3 A's that make up the sales-killing trio of doom. First, assuming kills sales. Some of my best campaigns are ones that I didn't think were going to work in the first place. Next, arrogance kills sales. So you always want to maintain a beginner's mindset. And remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. Yay! Next, apathy kills sales, but feel free to call this laziness or just a complete lack of interest in your business or your marketing or your customers, none of which is good. Now, they say that you learn more from your mistakes than you do from your successes, but by split testing and optimizing things along the way, I get to learn from my failures and my successes. Helps me make a whole lot more money too. Okay, next up, it's time to turn things up a notch by building a moat around your business that makes you untouchable to your competitors and irresistible and irreplaceable to your customers. In today's hyper-competitive business world, different is better than better. This is because customers have heard it all, seen it all, probably tried it all before, and they're not impressed. Every business out there has been screaming at customers for far too long about how their business is better than their competitors, how they offer higher quality products, better, faster service, or whatever other generic, broad, boring, and very bland marketing message they can scream as loud as humanly possible. Which means that if you say the same things as everybody else, you're just gonna get lost in all of the noise and be completely overlooked and ignored. So, what do? Well, my friend, you differentiate. You stand out. You say, and more importantly, do something different. You focus on a specific kind of person or a specific kind of problem. You offer a certain kind of result or help someone overcome a certain kind of problem in a new, unique, or novel kind of way. Above all, for lack of a better term here, you zig when everybody's zagging all over the place, crashing into each other, looking silly doing it. It's a mess. Of course, the advice to just go out there and be different isn't that helpful without a little bit of context or a few ideas to get you started. So here's a strategy that I use that has worked for thousands of businesses that have come before you. I call it opposite day. It's really simple. All you need to do here is take a look at your biggest competitor, define what they do best or what their competitive advantage is, and then do the opposite. If they're cheap, go expensive. If they're fast, focus on quality and the benefits of taking your time. If they offer instant responses, quotes, or access, and highlight the advantages of being more boutique, exclusive, or luxury. Apple did this to Microsoft by positioning themselves as the brand for creatives. Nike has a reputation for being innovative and focusing on performance and technology, so Adidas took the opposite approach with classic and iconic designs. And the best example of all is M&M's, whose brand is about fun, bright colors, and those adorable little M&M characters. Well, M&M's biggest competitor is Hershey's, who learned the hard way not to try to out M&M M&M's when they launched their Hershey-ettes, which were a complete failure, rather than doing what they should have done and what they do now, which is focusing on their heritage and tradition and classic brand. Now, making sure you've got a solid brand and direction is important, but there's something else you can do as well to really up the stakes and make everything you do in business more powerful, called surprise and delight. But I'm going to let one of the greatest YouTubers and storytellers of all time, Casey Neistat, explain it for me.
Nothing more satisfying in life than surprise and delight. Surprise, I was not expecting that. Delight, I like that.
That's right, Casey. Surprise and delight are so incredibly powerful because they fire off all kinds of happy, feel-good chemicals in our brains and essentially tap into novelty and reward. Now, I'm not going to pretend that engineering surprise and delight into your business and into your marketing is going to be easy, but you can make it easier by keeping the following statement in mind: overpromise and overdeliver. Overpromise because if you underpromise, you're just going to get ignored, and overdeliver because this is what leads to surprise and delight. Now, how you go about designing and engineering this into your business is going to be unique to you, but there is one thing that works for most people most of the time, which is to do what's unscalable. If you're just getting started or you have big goals to take your business to the next level, then your competitive advantage is to do the unscalable. In other words, do the things that your competitors are unwilling or unable to do. So reach out directly to customers, ask them questions, get to know them on a more personal level, and spend some time online talking and stalking the forums in order to see what actually matters to your ideal target market. You could also send handwritten thank you notes and over-communicate by phone or by email to make sure that your customers know that they're being looked after. Basically, do anything you can that helps to humanize this whole business experience. That said, if you're looking for scalable strategies instead, something that works quickly and automatically, and maybe even something that's going to do all of your work for you, yeah, appreciate that sounds way too good to be true, well then you're definitely going to want to check out the video that I've got linked up right here, where I'm going to show you step by step exactly how I got ChatGPT to do all of my marketing for me. So make sure to tap or click that now, and I'll see you in there in just a second.